Hi yoga friends, another practice for you today. It's all going to be standing. Izzy is right here. Can't see her. Iz, where are you? Izzy's right here. She's a little bit low to the ground, so you can't see her. I can see her. Iz, go lay down. Alright, so anyway, as I said, standing practice today. A lot of balance. If you want a chair, you might want a chair, I should say. You want a chair, grab a chair. So run and get one, pause it, run and get a chair. All right, so let's just start in one of my favorite poses, which is mountain. And we're just gonna root our feet down into whatever your feet are in. Your mat, your carpet, the floor. If you wanna imagine it's the earth, maybe you're outside and it is the earth, but it's like 42 degrees out right now, so wouldn't recommend if you're here in Michigan running outside. And just pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Wriggle your fingers and your toes, maybe a little bit. Pull those shoulders down, find your breathing. Get nice and rooted here. So feel the strength coming up through your legs from your toes. And as that strength comes on up through your torso, feel it lift your chest. Lift the crown of the head. And as I said, the fingertips now are reaching toward the floor. Close your eyes, find your breathing and focus. Leaving the world outside, so this is a little different than what we might normally be doing. Usually we're laying down when we do this. But we're going to do that Kriya, that cleansing breath. So big inhale on my count, big exhale out the mouth. Big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale out. Good. And again, big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale out. And one more time. Big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. All right. Shake those arms out. And we're going to just do a little variation on that. So we're going to do that chair flow. So we're going to take a big inhale. Breathe in and then big exhale out into that chair pose. And continue. And you go as fast or as slow as you want. Releasing what you don't want anymore. And just flow through that. Get that stale air out. Get the good air in. One more good one. And come on back up to center. Good job. All right, so just to warm up a little bit, I want you to stand in a wide stance with your toes pointing out. And we're going to take a big inhale. Reach up and then big exhale. We're going to come down into a little sumo squat and pull the arms down here. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull down with those arms. Inhale, lift. And exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. And exhale, pull down. Good. Like you're really pulling something down. Work those arms. One more just to practice that. Just pull strong. Good. All right, big inhale, reach up, and now we're just going to bring the arms out. This is sun, like you're holding the sun. Breathe. Inhale, lift. And exhale, arms lower. And just shake those arms out a little bit. Shake it out, baby. All right, inhale, reach up. Now we're going to do the moonflower, so swan dive and sweep down. Inhale, lift. Sweep down, touch the floor, get close to the floor. I'm worried I'm going to hit the chair. Inhale, exhale. Or inhale, exhale. Find that breath, couple more. Sweep, inhale, lift. And then come back to that sun pose. Good job. Breathe. All right, just a little bit of stretching here. So Hands are going to come down to the thighs. If your feet were out really wide, you might want to bring them in a little bit, but they're still wider than hip distance. Hands on the thighs, and we're going to do some standing cat-cows. So inhale and arch up. So we're arching up the crown of the head and arching up with the tailbone, and then exhale and we round. And inhale and arch. Exhale, round, and keep going with that. Inhale and arch, exhale and round. As fast or slow, they're just like the ones we do on the floor. Maybe they might feel better just depending on how you're put together. And one more time. And exhale. And then come back down to that kind of arched back position here. Now, I want you to take your hands and bring them on the inside of your thighs here. So just grab onto the inside of your thighs. Inhale, reach up, and round that back. Oh, so just like that cat, only you've got your hands on your thighs. Just add a little bit of extra pressure here. And then exhale, and come on back up. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, hands come down. Now, we're just going to bring in that right shoulder. Hand on the thigh. Stretching out that shoulder. And then back up. Back down. And then other side. Should feel real good. And come on back to center. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. Reach, reach, reach. And grab that right wrist. Give it a little tug. A little bitty tug. And then we'll get it on the other side. Little tug. Inhale, left. Maybe bring your feet closer together. Swan dive and sweep. Inhale, reach. And once again, we're going to grab that right wrist. Stretch out that side body. Inhale, lift. Swan dive and sweep. Reach up. Grab the other side. Inhale, lift, and arms come down. All right, grab your chair. So your hands here on your chair. Your hands can always come to this part of the chair too. So we're going to multi-use this chair. Now, you don't have to use the chair at all. The chair is just sort of there just in case. It's like, oh, I'm feeling a little unsturdy. So, you know, just knowing that the chair is there might be enough to give you a little extra sturdiness. So we're just going to start in chair. Ha-ha. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, and then lower down, sitting into that chair. So we're sitting into our chair here. Breathe. Inhale, lift, and we're just going to do that little gentle twist. Reach on up for the ceiling. And exhale, come down. Now, the right hand is going to go to the thigh. The left hand goes to the thigh, right hand to the waist. Doesn't matter, you can do it the opposite way. All right, so we're already in sort of a little twist here. Now, I want you to turn and look over that shoulder. Little twist. Gentle. And come back to center. Inhale, reach. And lower down. And we're going to get the other side. Turn and look over that shoulder. Breathe, always breathe. Make sure your knees are even. I wasn't checking. All right, come on back up. Now, our friend chair is right here. So, find your mountain. So, root in with your feet. And then once you're nice and sturdy on both feet, I want you to pick up that right foot. All right, so just pick up that leg. You can even tug that leg in. So there's that right leg. All right, now we're going to come into our warrior 3. So you can have the chair right in front of you. I'm going to have to turn. All right, so we're here. We've got our leg lifted. Now we're just going to extend that leg back as we reach our arms forward. And you've got the chair right here. Now, you can take it down lower. You can bring your hands down lower to the seat of the chair. And then really lift up that leg. Now you can reach toward the side of that chair and grip your fingertips on here and really pull back. Get a nice stretch in the shoulders here. So reach and breathe. It allows you to go deeper. It allows you to get a better stretch than if you were just standing with no prop or support. All right, go ahead and come on back up. And then just roll back on up to standing. Inhale. Reach up long and tall. Exhale. Let's do a little swan dive here. Swan dive and sweep. Inhale and lift, and we're right back where we were. So we're going to take that other leg and pick it up. Hug it in. So this is my left leg. It might not be yours. It doesn't matter. We're doing both sides. All right, now from here we're going to find that warrior three. So we're going to extend that leg back. We're going to reach our arms out. And if you don't have a chair that you can use, you can do this without. You're just not going to get exactly the same stretch. It's all right. You're still getting a wonderful pose. Warrior three, one of my favorites. Breathe. And come on back. Now we're going to do that again. Just so, sometimes when you're in a class, you get to do it once on each side, and you don't always get the, you kind of sort of get it the first time, and then you don't always get a chance to do it again. So we're going to do it again just so you can experience the feeling a little bit more. Maybe get deeper in the pose or try something different. All right, so this time we're just going to plant our hands on the chair, and we're going to lift that leg up. And then figure out where you want your hands to be. Stretch that leg back. Stretch the arms forward. We're going to stay here till Izzy stops barking. Now, we might be here a really long time if I did that. All right, go ahead and lower down. And we're going to get that on the other side. But first, we're going to come on back up. Inhale, reach. And this time we're going to reach on up for the ceiling. And then exhale, arms lower. Clasp the hands behind you. Open up the chest, pull the shoulders down. Now you can just stay here. Or you can come forward. Come forward, reach. So those arms can lift or the arms can rest. Doesn't matter. Whatever feels good to you. Always in yoga, whatever feels good to you. All right, carefully come on up. Keep your arms in the same position they were if they can. Otherwise, you can let them go if it's just too uncomfortable. And then release, shake them out. All right, going to the other side. So inhale, maybe you put your hand in a different spot in the chair. Maybe you only touch it with one hand. Do whatever you want. Play with it. It's your practice. We're just playing with Warrior 3 today. And then extend that leg back, reach it up. Find the balance. And when you find the balance using a prop, sometimes that makes it easier to find the balance when you aren't using one, because your body gets the feeling of where it needs to be to balance. Hi, Biz. Getting puppy kisses over here. I know, you're probably so jealous that you are not currently getting puppy kisses on your Warrior 3. Come on back up. Biz, go lay down. I'm sure there are some people that watch this just to see Izzy. I'm going to scoot you guys over just a little bit. Scoot, scoot, scoot. See if that helps with the light. I think it might have made it worse, actually. All right, we'll try it the other way. I love being my own camera crew. All right. Okay, so we've done our Warrior 3. We're going to move on to another balance pose. So go ahead and get nice and rooted here. And we're just going to do tree. So pick up that right foot, lift that leg up. I should not have worn black today. All right, so find the balance with your hand on the chair or not. And now we're going to go ahead and turn that leg out to the side. And then bring your foot to where you like to have it in tree. So maybe you like it on the floor as a kickstand, maybe on the shin, maybe on the thigh. Just don't put it on the knee joint. I was actually watching a DVD the other day where they instructed you to put it on the knee joint, and I'm like, oh, no, that's bad for your knee, so don't ever do that. All right, so hands are heart center here to start. Now, you do whatever you want. You want to put a hand here. you can. You want to reach up nice and tall, you do that. So we're reaching up, and watch me sway in the wind here. Breathe. Like I said, there's always the option to just grab onto that chair. All right, now here's a little surprise. We're going to turn that leg toward the front and then come into our warrior three. But you've got one hand on the chair, so you're good. Reach and breathe. Feel the balance. Should be getting a nice stretch in the hip. Come on back up. Lift that leg back up tall. Open that leg up. Find your balance. Find where you want it to be. I'm not in the best spot to do this right now, but if you want, you can pick your foot up, reach for the big toe, and extend out. Extend out another branch here. And you can probably grab onto the chair with the other hand. I can't, but you could. All right, go ahead and lower down. Good job. Inhale, reach up long and tall. And exhale, swan dive forward. This time we're going to go down and stay down, so reach down. Reaching for the floor. So hands are just, yes, busy, I see you. Hands are just reaching, or you can grab opposite elbow. Or you can step on your hands, I don't care. Just a little rest in that forward fold. You can take a great big bend in the knees and rest your chest. Inhale, reach on up. Reach, 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 and hands come down. Guess what? We get to do that on the other side. Yay! The other side. All right, so pick up our left leg or your opposite leg, whatever that leg happens to be. I'm getting mine washed for me right now by my friendly neighborhood dog washer. Okay, now find your hand placement. Find your foot placement, wherever you want it to be. I cannot put mine on the thigh, but maybe you can. And then hands come heart center. Beautiful. Now, what do you want? You want an arm here and an arm here? You do that. You want both arms up? You do that. Just find that balance. And now we're going to turn that leg toward the front. And once more, come into that warrior three. We're reaching forward. Hello. How are you today? I miss you all. All right, come on back up. Bring that leg forward and then bend it out. Find your placement. Good. Now, if you're feeling crazy, you can go ahead and find your big toe. And then extend your branches. Breathe. If that's for you, no, hand can always be here. Leg can always be down. It's whatever works. All right, go ahead and lower that foot. Back on down. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. Little back bend here, reach, reach, reach. Breathe. And arms lower. All right, next balance pose. So we are going to, once again, start in your mountain. Get nice and rooted. Breathe. Pick up that right leg again, just like we've been doing. Now this time we're going to bring it across in a figure four. And if you're like me, you might need to actually place your foot on your leg here. So we are in a little figure four. I wonder if I remove the block, if that's better. Let's see. No, you really can't see my leg any better. I'm going to put this back where it was. All right, just trying to make things easier for you. My new camera is supposed to be here on Tuesday, so we'll see. All right, so we're in that little figure four, which just means that your right leg knee is bent and it's resting across the front of that leg. Now from here, sit into that. So you've got a hand on the chair, so you don't have to worry about it. You can even face your chair if you want to. I'm going to adjust mine a little bit. All right, so we've got the one leg across, both hands are maybe on the chair, and then, if that's the case, you can just really sit down into that and stretch that hip out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe. It's one of those hurt so good poses. If you like pigeon, you're probably loving this. All right, now if you want to be crazy, see if you can't lift your arms up. Don't have to, the chair's right there. And if you start to wobble, you can always grab onto the chair. All right, come on back. Good. Shake yourself out a little bit. Inhale, reach up with that right arm. Reach and stretch. The other arm's reaching for the floor. And then inhale, come back up and switch. Little stretch, little reach. Good. All right, back up. Reach up, look up, maybe a back bend. And then hands come back center. All right, let's get that on the other side. So pick up that left leg. Put your leg across your thigh. This is my newer surgery leg, so it's not real excited about this one. But you are, I am sure, are in much better shape for this pose. All right, now remember what we did before. So turn towards your chair, hands on the seat, and then find that nice stretch. So just really sit into it. Some people call this sit stretch. If you need, you can even grab onto your foot with the other hand and give that a little support. Breathe. Just adapt for your body. That's all that you can do. We're going to try and reach out for those who want to. Breathe. Apparently someone has had the audacity to walk by the front of our house. All right, go ahead and lower that leg down. Come on back to center. Breathe. Big inhale, reach up, long and tall. Breathe, breathe, breathe. This, chill. All right, and arms lower. Good job. Okay. Another balance pose for you. So this one has a few parts. I'm going to just peek and see what's going on. All right. Nothing heinous. Okay, so root in. Aren't you glad you get all these dog interruptions in my video? It's awesome. Okay. Just find your breathing here. In fact, let's just do one of those little chair flows to just get recentered. So inhale, reach up, and exhale. Inhale and lift. And just find the flow. Getting rid of what no longer serves us. One more. And back up. And arms lower. Okay, now we're going to do eagle here. So, different parts to eagle. You do the parts you want to do. All right, so right arm's going to come out and over. Left hand's going to come underneath, and we're just going to wrap our arms right here. All right, so obviously this is not balanced. This is a lovely stretch. So you can lift your arms up higher. You can do a little back bend. You know, whatever feels good, just kind of adjust your arms around and see where you get a good stretch. And right here, this is amazing for me. It might be for you. All right, unwrap. Now we're going to take that right leg and wrap it around the left, just kind of like how we just wrapped our arms. All right, so our leg is across, and you wrap as much as you can. I can bring my leg over and then kind of sort of wrap it around the calf, but if you can just set your foot against the calf, that's fine too. All right, so once you're here, you're already in kind of a sitting position. So just go ahead and sit in that a little bit deeper if you want. Get a little stretch here. All right, so those are the two parts. Now we're going to put those two parts together. So maybe shake that out a little bit. All right, so pick up that right leg and wrap it around. Take the right arm out, wrap. Breathe. Your chair's right next to you if you need to unwrap and grab. You just want to do the legs, hang on to the chair. You just want to do the arms, that's fine. And then just sit in if you can. Get that nice stretch in the hip. Breathe. And then go ahead and unwrap yourself. Just shake that out a little bit. Kick your legs out a little. Kick them out. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Palms touch, look at the palms. And then arms come down. And we're just gonna bring the right arm back and the left arm forward a little bit. Just turn and look over the shoulder, just a little twist. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Breathe, and then left hand goes back, right arm comes across. Just a little twist. And come back to center. All right, let's get that eagle on the other side. So left arm comes out, right arm wraps, and we're wrapped here. So play with that, find the stretch. Might be a little different on this side. Breathe. Feels good. All right, release that. Shake it. Like shaking it. Shake it out. Ooh, dance interlude. All right, pick up that left foot. I know, I get a little silly sometimes. It's okay. All right, so we've got that left leg picked up. We're going to take it and wrap it. One side's going to be different. See, on this side, the other side I could kind of wrap my foot. This side, this leg is just across. It's fine. No worries. Who cares? It's you in your living room. You do what you need to do. All right. Left arm comes across. Right arm comes around. And then go ahead and find the stretch. And if you're just doing the legs or just doing the arms, that's cool. It's all what feels good. Sit into the hips, stretch them out. Stretch them out and breathe. All right, go ahead and unwrap. Inhale, reach up long and tall. And this time we're going to do that little twisting stretch, but we're going to bring our hands together, heart center. Good, and then right elbow goes back, left elbow stays forward. Breathe. And then come back to center. Good, and we're going to do it the other way. And good. All right. Now, we're going to do a little variation on half moon. Trying to figure out how we're going to do it with a chair. All right. So, this is just for fun. So, I'm going to grab a block. Now, half moon, if you are not familiar, is kind of like doing a cartwheel. Except for this hand with the block is going to touch the floor, and we're going to stop that motion. So you're not going all the way around. You're just bringing this hand down to the floor with the block. This arm's going to lift up, and the leg is going to lift up. All right? So with the block, you don't have to bring your hand all the way down to the floor. You can get a really nice stretch. So breathe and reach. Come on back up. We're going to do that on the other side. Now, as far as how your block goes, you have the block this way, or you can have the block tall, or you can have the block sitting on the ground and just however much lift that you want to have. I don't need to have the block, but I like having the block because it lets you open up your chest and stretch out a little bit as opposed to being scrunched down to the floor, trying to reach for the floor. So, once again, we cartwheel on over. We lift our leg up, we lift our arm up. Reach and breathe. Now, you can do this up against a wall. I do not have a wall that has a nice open area that I can do that, but if you do, just back yourself up against the wall and do this pose, block or not, and you have the wall behind you, so you feel a lot more secure. All right, we're going to come on back up. Now, once again, we're going to try that again. If you want to change how you're holding the block, you can. If you just want to, second round of practice, that's good too. So take the block into the opposite hand that it was just in. Go ahead and lean on over. Reach your arm up toward the ceiling. Reach your foot on up toward the ceiling. Reach and lift. Good, beautiful. Come on up. Shake it out if you want. And the other side, and we can reach up, lift up, nice, long and strong. Breathe. Good. All right, come on back up. Breathing here. I'm going to set my block off to the side because we don't need that anymore. Big inhale, reach up long and tall, and we're going to lower down chair. All right, now I'm going to give you one more opportunity to do Warrior 3. So here from chair, this is tricky. If you want to grab onto your chair, go ahead. Slide that right foot back. Lift it up and reach out. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe. Use your chair if you need. Come on back up. Arms lower. Inhale, lift. Find your chair pose. Slide that foot back. Reach forward, Warrior 3. Good job. Breathe, little smiles, always good. Come on back to chair. Inhale and lift. And arms come heart center. Breathe. All right, we're just going to come down and do a little bit of a cool down. I'm going to move the chair over. I'm going to come on down to the floor. I'm going to bring you with me. And Izzy's back. See, just another opportunity to see Izzy. Jill, chill your dogness. Chill your pretty dogness. Everybody loves you, but we got to finish our practice. All right, so comfortable. Go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Mama loves you. Go lay down. Beth, go lay down, please. Mama's got to finish here. So come into a comfortable sitting pose. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the right hand behind us. Bring the left hand across. Little twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Breathe. Exhale. Head comes back to center. The rest of the body follows. Inhale, reach up long and tall. And then once again, left hand comes down, right hand comes across. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn, look over that shoulder. Breathe. And back to center. And inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, we're coming forward. I gotta scoot back a little bit. All right, we're coming forward. And just rest here, just round the back, let the head hang. Breathe. And slowly drag the fingers back. Come on up, let's do that one more time. Big inhale. Reach up long and tall. Big exhale, come forward. Rest your hands. Breathing. Drag your fingers on back. And round the head up. Good. Big inhale. Reach up long and tall. And hands are going to come heart center. The light in me salutes the light in you. So thanks for coming and sharing some yoga with me. Hope you have a great day. Hope to see you soon.